So, looks like we have an American convoy. So, like I said, D-Day's just happened. The Allied forces are pushing forward through Europe, basically just looking for trouble and trying to push the German forces back all the way to Berlin. Because let's face it, the longer the war goes on, the more chance you've got of catching that bullet. So you can see convoys moving along, and you've got a lone person standing out the front. Now this was quite a common sight, because basically one person on foot can see a lot more than anybody else who's in an armoured vehicle. And unfortunately, that's normally the first person who gets it. But they can look out for mines, tripwires, booby traps, anything like that that might have been left by the Germans as they do their fighting withdrawal. Now it's not a very envious task, I must admit, but somebody had to do it. So there we go. So who's going to push the convoy forward? So these guys basically were out looking for trouble. So you've got your troop carriers at the rear, you've got your armoured at the front, because if they do come under attack, the armoured vehicle can take just a little bit more punishment than anything else can. So they can lay down some fire, they can move back while the troops deploy. So they can lay some covering fire, keep the enemy's head down. So once the soldiers are deployed and in position, they can start to push forward and deal with whatever's in front of them. Now this would be a very, very common sight during the Second World War. Because, let's face it, it was a long way to walk, so any vehicle that was around, they'd hop on, save wearing the boots out. And as you might notice, the biggest part of the armour is actually at the rear. Now, this wasn't uncommon either, because the Germans had a weapon called a Panzerfaust, which was basically a Second World War RPG, rocket-propelled grenade. Now it's a shaped charge that could be fired from the hip or the shoulder, from soldiers all the way down to older people, to even kids. And it was a devastating weapon to the tanks. Because there weren't that many tanks around, they used to protect them by putting them towards the rear of the convoy. So if there were RPGs around, they'd be taking out slightly less value targets than the main battle tank. So remember we said this morning that dust means death. This is what we mean. A large convoy like this will kick up a lot of dust. And if there are the Luftwaffe are up in the air, they will spot this from a long, long way away. Right, so here comes the M8 armoured car, nicknamed the Greyhound, because it was quite quick. Now, it was a reconnaissance vehicle, had a little 2-pounder gun in the front, and a 50 caliber machine gun in the turret. Well, it actually sat on the back of the turret. So you can see the poor guy's actually got to sit outside to fire the 50 cal, which is never a good position, but it has got more visibility. Now behind that is two M16 half-tracks. Now these had anti-aircraft Maxim turrets in the back with 450 caliber machine guns. This was an absolutely devastating weapon when used in the right ilk. Mainly they'll be used for air defence, but in this sort of situation, they could pull up, turn to the side, and you've got 4 50 caliber machine guns firing towards your position. There's not a lot of places you can hide from that. Right, so convoy still moving forward. Just waiting for some trouble. Right, so Packet Commander's obviously seen something, so he's deploying his troops and his vehicles in a better formation, so spreading them out, so one artillery shell mortar's not going to take out everybody at the same time. So the, oh, hello. Looks like the Germans have found the convoy. The name of the game of this is he who lays down the most bullets tends to win. Right, looks like the Germans are laying down some mortar fire. Right, so ground troops now deploying. They never want to be in the vehicles in this type of battle because they do become bullet magnets. Right, so the Germans laying down the mortars now. Looks like the Germans haven't actually come out of the woods yet. They've probably got very good cover and trenches dug. But at some point, they're going to have to either come out or the Americans are going to go in. The Germans are starting to come out now. They brought out their armoured half-tracks to try and deploy the troops a little bit safely with all the gunfire that's going around. Who's going to break first? Well, looks like the Germans have brought some tracked armour out now. So we've got the Stooks pushing forward. Right, looks like the Stooks trying to come around the side. Right, a little bit of a lull in the back. So the German half-tracks are pulling back now. still there, but starting to withdraw. Now the Hexer's coming forward. Absolutely devastating tank killer. Seems to be a little bit of a stalemate. Our forces start to push forward now. Now they suppress the enemy, they try and get their heads down. They're going to try and move forward as quick as they can to act on the Germans, and probably a little bit of disarray. Go. So Super Sherman's moving forward now. Right, looks like the German forces have reorganised themselves. They start to push forward. Looks like the Allied forces are actually starting to be pushed back now. So the tide's turned a little bit. push up the left flank now. Germans are really pushing forward now. Now it would be uncommon for fighting to be this close during the Second World War. It almost get into hand-to-hand combat. Right, so Allied forces really pulling back now. They got one.
Dai, tocca a te.
Right, looks like the Axis forces pushing really hard now. Almost right in amongst the Allied forces. And this is what I mean by very close fighting. The Stuck's pushing up the middle of the arena now. So it looks like the Germans have really got the Allied forces surrounded now. So it looks like the left flank is just about to fall. And they've got some prisoners as well. So some British paratroopers have just been caught. Oh, that's not very sportsmanlike, is it? Firing at him while he's running away. Right, so Germany's trying to push around the other side now, just trying to mop up what's left of the Allied forces. Didn't really stand a chance against armour, just a normal foot soldier. Especially when you've got napalm on the side. Well, that whistle means index or end of exercise. So, wow, there you go. I'm not sure who won that one, but I think it might have been the Germans by a hair. So give them a massive round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Because I bet they're a bit hot now. Wow, that's awesome. But there we go. There's a bit of everything in there. Great stuff.